Hi, nice to see you.
Hi, nice to see you. Nice to meet you.
Tell me, have you ever worked in a telenovela, like, or auditioned for one?
Oh yeah, I worked 6 years in telenovelas. It's kind of a big chunk of my resume. Big
Yeah.
chunk.
Tell me what that's like. Is it as funny behind the scenes as what we see?
Sometimes you get dialogue and you're like, I can't say this today. People aren't gonna believe this. But it's kind of fun because you get all sorts of different crazy situations and it kind of trains you. I went to the University of Telemundo, that's what I say. And it literally, you could be blind one week and then wake up and you could see and then you hate the person that you love. It's very odd. So I had really incredible acting challenges.
Did your character wind up in a coma or do anything kooky?
Here's my most extreme situation. I was born with like a birth defect in a soap opera, so I had a gigantic nose and I had like a buck teeth and my ears pulled out and all this thing. And then she goes through like an extreme makeover, so she gets operations. And once she goes through like her operations and she sees herself in a mirror, she changes into the villain because she's beautiful.
Fantastic.
I wish I was kidding. I wish I was kidding about this. It really did happen.
Now, in this movie, you have one of the funnier scenes I've ever seen, love scene wise.
Right?
Behind the scenes, pun intended, what happened during that?
Well, I have to say it was a lot of fun. And it was you get really awkward. Here's the thing about love scenes. It's not as sexy as everyone thinks it is. Because they're like 90 men staring, and there's like one smoking a cigarette over there, and literally one eating a cheeseburger. And it's just the most unattractive thing that you could see behind the scenes. Like, it's not all rose petals and candles, people. It's literally a microphone on your face, and you're trying to get the good angle, and you don't want to make it look sloppy. So it's kind of a lot of mental, going on when you're doing this kind of love scene. But I think it's the best love scene that could ever have been done.
But you had to get the good angle of both of your butts.
Yeah.
So, how embarrassing did that get for you? Was there like a makeup artist like in the wings or?
You get your butt makeup, sure. But I have to say this. You don't know if it's me or not. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not going to ask you to show us now. That would be.
Yeah, that's not happening. I wish, but you don't want to see that right now. It's okay. Let's just keep it in the imagination. Let's just keep the illusion going.
You must have laughed your butt off the entire film.
No, pun intended?
Pun intended.
Okay.
Working with Will Ferrell.
It was incredible to have this experience. For me, it's a memory I'm always gonna have. It was my first experience on film, and I just want to keep topping it. I want to keep on trying to reenact that feeling that I had because I couldn't believe every single time I got home that I worked. I felt like I was acting a fool and just having the best time of my life. So that's going to be a challenge. That's going to be a very big challenge.
Now, are you going to make another movie in the States or?
Yeah. Well, coming out, there's What to Expect When You're Expecting. That's coming out soon. I just finished Last Stand with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What was that like?
Oh, incredible. Incredible. It's just the movie that you want to see him back at. He has a great, great comeback film, and it's just the different way to see Arnold, more vulnerable, more human, and still the same action hero. So it's going to be great.
Are you kicking butt too?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Got to do some fun stuff there. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I like that kind of, powerful female role. You feel kind of like a badass. I kind of like feeling that way because I don't feel like that normally.
Okay, thank you.